There are 9 shots that you always want to capture whenever you're going to film something and tell a story. And it doesn't matter if you're using drones or regular cameras. My buddy Jevin Dovey did a fantastic video on the 9 shots he always captures. But today I want to show you the shots that I try and capture when I'm doing the 9 shot rule, same thing, but when I'm using a drone and when I'm using a hand or a stills camera, not a stills camera, but a handheld camera to capture those 9 shots. Because drones and handheld cameras provide distinctly different footage, but we're still going to use that same rule of capturing 9 shots. We'll cover what the 9 shots are as we go, but also I'm going to show you when I switch from a drone to a handheld camera. Now, if you don't know what the 9 shot rule is, I'll link my friend Jevin Dovey's video down below, but it's essentially you want to get 2 wide, 2 medium, 2 close, 2 detail shots, and then 1 sort of interesting or odd shot. And that's the rule we're going to be following today when we're filming the ice climbers here. And then I think we might be looking for some glacier ice caves later. Hopefully that happens, because that'll be a great example of the different types of shots we want to get. But for now, let's jump into capturing some of the shots. We're going to start with the 2 wide shots. Now there are 2 ways to get really, really wide shots. One is obviously high and wide. I need to be a little careful of that today because there's a bunch of little airplanes flying around right now. Probably saw one going behind me just a minute ago. It looks like this one might be coming in to make a landing. So we're gonna just wait a sec and let him go by. And then we're gonna pull the drone back and get a really nice wide shot. For a nice wide shot, you basically just wanna show off the entire area that your subject's in, show off the landscape around them, whatever it might be, buildings, icebergs, you know, what have you. And showcase where your subject is. So I really like these panning shots left to right. They're just really nice. They give a really good picture of everything you're gonna see and everything that your subject is in. Next is gonna be some close shots and a couple medium shots to showcase one of our characters getting ready to ice climb. For close shots and medium shots and those really, really tight shots, we're going to use the ground camera. So we'll run over there and get some shots of them working with their hands, tying ropes, putting on crampons, things like that, to kind of showcase and build the story of people getting ready to climb the ice. And then we'll be able to swap between the shots we just shot with the drone and some shots I shot earlier and showcase the location, our subjects, and then go in for the tight shots and the medium shots as the subjects are, you know, starting their climb. And then we can interject and intermix the drone shots that we captured with those other shots to showcase the whole story of climbing this iceberg out here in the middle of this lake. And now another shot that's super useful to capture is an unusual shot with drones because they're easy to put in places that you can't normally get a camera. So we're gonna run over and we're gonna get an unusual shot with the drone. A top-down shot is one of my favorites because it gives a very unusual perspective, just like this here. And now as I come back down, I'm going to pull back and kind of pan around to the side. Oh, nice, just as she's summiting the top too. So that pullback shot, really, really nice kind of capping shot to the end of the day, or the end of the journey, I guess I should say. So you want to get 2 varieties of wide shots, a couple of varieties of medium shots, and a couple of varieties of tight shots. And so that's pretty much what I'm trying to do every time I'm doing this. Now, one way you can add variety to shots is, rather than just being static and taking the shot from a static position, is find something that you can move that gives your shot some foreground movement elements, something that just moves either out of the way and reveals something behind it, or that just moves along part of the frame somewhere, say along the bottom, side, top, doesn't matter, but having that movement just makes your shots look a lot more interesting. Those are really useful for medium shots because you're still wanting to reveal your character pretty close in the shot, but also reveal stuff around them a little bit more. So next we're headed to some ice caves. Now the cool thing is this is a completely different environment, but the same rules apply. Hey, if you're enjoying this or getting value out of this content, then consider subscribing. My goal is to help other solo creators like myself make good decisions when it comes to purchasing gear, and then also teach the skills you need to take your productions to the next level. So the ice caves are right behind us here. We're gonna do the same thing. Get a nice wide establishing shot, then we'll move into some medium shots, some close shots, some tight shots, and some sort of interesting shot to see what we can capture here. We gotta move kind of fast because the sun is already going down behind the mountains. But yeah, start with the drone, because the drone is great for wide shots. Get a couple of like rotating, orbiting left and right. A little bit. Like that. This will be just kind of an interesting shot to show our people down there doing their stuff. So here we go. Let's see if we can get in this cave. Get some more medium close and or medium tight and detail. A little. Hey, do that again. Just
yeah.
Nice. Do one where you just like pick it in right here so I get a shot of it, like focus on your hand a little bit.
I don't know where you want me to put one.
Just shine it, move your hand toward me. Just slide it along the ice a little faster. Do that one more time.
I'll come around.
I'm gonna just do it from a little farther away. I'm gonna be real close on your face. And then I want you to just, yeah, you can turn that off. And so, and just be looking up. And then as I'm going to pull back, and I want you to do exactly what you just did, just a little slower. Like just look up and to the right.
Okay.
But look at the camera right now. All right, go ahead. All right, keep looking at the ice there. So we got some really good stuff in there. I just want to get one more follow shot of like her walking into the cave so I can piece the story together. But you saw what I was doing. I got an odd shot or an interesting shot. I got some nice detail shots, some tight shots, and some medium shots. And from between all of that, we can piece together a really nice story of going in to explore this just incredible ice cave. So now that we're back, I want to show you how I throw together a quick sequence, just the basics of editing the 9-shot sequence like we did. So I always start with a nice wide establishing shot because you want to make sure that people understand where you are and kind of what's going on. And then we're going to jump into some of the tighter shots. So I need to find this shot here is a good one just to show kind of people getting ready. I think I'll probably just stick with this medium shot here. Maybe I'll cut to this close shot here. I want to show, I got to find the shot of tying the rope, which I think was, there it is. So we're going to find the shot of tying the rope on, and then maybe shot, let's get the shot, this one here, that one, putting the helmet on, and then we'll get this more medium shot here, kind of showing her getting ready to start climbing. And all we're doing is just giving context and building the story of this ice climbing trip. But we also want to do it in a way that keeps people interested or that keeps it interesting. So switching between those tight detail shots, the medium shots, the wide shots, and the close shots will really help to do that. Plus, they help to tell the story. So we're just starting with a super wide shot. Then we're moving into a shot showing kind of everybody getting ready. Actually, I'm going to switch these two shots around. And then showing a little bit more about what's happening, getting the rope tied on, helmet on, and then she's standing there ready to go. I think we'll probably put this in here where she's got the ice picks there, or the ice axes there. And then we could easily throw the slow motion right there. And let's see, and then pull back to him doing the rope. Yeah, we're gonna pull this one in here to show her going up, and then I'm going to switch back to a nice wide shot of her going up here. Actually, yeah, this is probably, I think this is where I'm going to use the unusual shot. So maybe this one here of her climbing up, and then let's see if I can find one more shot that's for handheld of her climbing. So I'm going to do that right there, that section there. I like that a lot because she's getting higher up on the ice, which is good. Then I want to pull back to the Mavic shot of her getting up on top here. So we've got kind of back to this unusual shot of her getting up on top of the iceberg. Right there. So probably start here, there, and then I want to do this pullback shot to kind of cap it all off. Next, you're going to want to watch this video right here. I'll see you over there. As always, if you have questions, ask me in the comments below or join my live stream, which happens most Wednesday nights at 4 p.m. Alaska time, 8 p.m. Eastern. We can have more of a conversation. Maybe I can answer questions I didn't get to in this video. I'll see you again soon in the next one. Cheers.